either abducted or was lost and has since been perhaps attacked. And we don't know his whereabouts to this day. We're very concerned. This man was previously attacked, having lost a limb because he has albinism. And so he is well known to culprits in the area. So we don't know what's become of him. We're very concerned, as son of the same son, with his whereabouts. And we beseech the authorities in all cases that I have mentioned, as well as the dozens and dozens of other cases that have occurred in this country in the last several years, where people have been murdered, people have been mutilated, people have been abducted, people's bodies have been desecrated in their graves. And there are so many cases, over 90% of the cases that we have documented of attacks against persons with albinism, where the culprits have not been convicted of any crime. Sometimes people have been arrested and remain in remand prison. But we call upon the authorities, the police, the judiciary, the Department of Justice, the Chief Justice of Tanzania, to please, please, please expedite and fast track these, as the government has previously promised. We're not seeing a lot of evidence of the fast track right now. We're seeing victims still in fear, not being able to go back to their homes or their villages because the culprits are still at large. So there does need to be action taken to expedite these cases. And we are growing weary of asking for this. We need to see action. We need to see political will. And so we call upon the new government, the new president, please hear the cries of your people with albinism. Hear the cries of your citizens for justice. Justice delayed is justice denied. Another troubling trend that we are observing, beyond the continued attacks and killings in this country and the stigma and discrimination people in this country are facing with albinism, is a regional problem. We know that there are 25 countries in sub-Saharan Africa that have records of attacks and killings from every region, south, west, east, central. But we've seen a disturbing trend in the last year in the countries bordering Tanzania, particularly Malawi and Mozambique. For the moment, I'll address Malawi. We had the opportunity to spend some time with the leaders of the Albinism Association of Malawi, and the situation is alarming. The police and the Albinism Association of Malawi record at least 65 cases of killings, attacks, and abductions in that country since the end of 2014, in a very, very short time. And most of those have happened in the last year. So when you have that many cases in a year, there's something going on. Is this cross-border trade with Tanzania, with Mozambique? Is this an internal issue within the country? Both are probably going on. And so we call upon African Union leadership to look at this as a regional problem in southern and eastern Africa, that there needs to be special action taken. Perhaps a special African Union committee needs to be appointed for a crisis management response. We implore Interpol, both in Tanzania and in Mozambique and in Malawi, to work together to determine the extent of the cross-border trade in human body parts. So we ask the authorities to recognize the urgent and growing nature of this problem. And we would agree with the words of the independent expert. The United Nations sent a person into Malawi recently on a mission. And her name is Ipawanza Iro, who has worked with Under the Same Sun for a number of years in Canada. And she went and did a mission into the country of Malawi, speaking with police, people with albinism, local authorities, and she released a press release which we'll distribute for you.
Huyu Said Abdalla katika mwaka wa 2010 pia alikatwa mkono kule Melela, Morogoro. Kwa hiyo Peter alikuwa anauliza, je, hawa ni watu ambao wamemfuatilia mpaka wakamkuta huko Mpuanga ili kusudi wamalize au ni kitu gani? Lakini anasema hivi kwamba tunahofia sasa hivi kwa maisha yake kwa sababu ni muda mrefu umepita. Said Abdalla bado hatujamuona. Anasema Peter kwamba kwa jinsi hii inabidi tujitahidi ili kuiambia serikali yetu iharakishe kesi za mauwaji na ukatili unaofanywa dhidi ya watu wenye albino, ili kusudi wale watu ambao ni wahalifu wachukuliwe hatua na watolewe hukumu pale ambapo wanakutwa na hatia. Kinachosikitisha ni kwamba kuna vitendo vingi vya ukatili, lakini watu ambao wamefikishwa mahakamani ni wachache, au kesi ambazo zimeamuliwa mpaka sasa hivi sio nyingi.